Today, we're diving into a pretty wild topic, humanoid robots, and how they could potentially reshape the US economy. I came across this fascinating article by ARK Invest, and it's got me thinking about just how big this impact might be. They're estimating a potential $24 trillion revenue opportunity. I mean, trillions with a T. That's almost equivalent to the entire US economy right now. If even a fraction of that potential is realized, the ripple effects would be enormous. But before we get lost in the dollar signs, let's look at why ARK is so focused on US manufacturing. It's a massive sector, employing almost 12 million workers and generating over $2 trillion worth of output every year. What's really intriguing is how ARK calculated the potential workforce replacement. They found that you could theoretically achieve the same output with just 5.9 million robots, but there's a catch: they'd have to work 16-hour days. This doesn't mean everyone's job will be replaced by a robot tomorrow. It's more about the potential scale of the change in productivity and efficiency. We're not looking at immediate replacement, but rather a tipping point, when humanoid robots become more cost-effective than employing people. It's not just the upfront cost, either. The productivity gains they bring could make them even more attractive. ARK suggests that a modest 5% productivity boost could make robots viable, especially if the price per robot drops to around $16,000. But it's more nuanced than just robots being cheaper problem solvers. There's a huge difference between large and small companies. Large firms are already highly specialized and automated. They've made significant investments in task-specific automation. But smaller manufacturers haven't had the same level of specialization. Their employees typically perform a wider variety of tasks, which is where the adaptability of humanoid robots could be a game changer. Now, ARK also brings up the concept of labor share. That's the percentage of a company's revenue that goes towards paying its workers, and it varies wildly between industries. In some sectors, like tobacco, it's as low as 3%, while in apparel, it can be almost 40%. This means that industries with a high labor share stand to gain the most from reducing labor costs through humanoid robots. Take a small machine shop, for example, with a 30% labor share. They could save much more from robot workers than a large automated car factory, where labor might only make up 10% of their costs. Considering that around 40% of US manufacturing employees work in smaller firms, we're talking about a significant chunk of the workforce. This could reshape how manufacturing works, beyond just a few big companies adopting robots. The pandemic highlighted the fragility of global supply chains, pushing companies to prioritize reliable domestic manufacturing. Robots, which work 24/7 without disruptions, became a compelling solution. It's not an immediate robot takeover, but a gradual shift. AI is the wild card. If it advances rapidly, it could change everything. This isn't sci-fi, it's a real transformation happening now. Which industries will feel the impact most, and what does this mean for the future of work?